If you're a beginner getting into running, here are 7 things that I would recommend to get started.
If you take anything from this video, let it be this. Getting fitted for a solid pair of running shoes is the single most important thing that you're going to need to get started with running. I would recommend actually getting professionally fit for shoes just so that you can have somebody really assess your gait, how you're hitting the ground, whether or not you're pronating or not, and someone that you can just talk through your injuries with to see what shoes are probably going to be the most supportive for you and your goals.
Body Glide is going to be your best friend, especially if you're somebody that chafes. You can just put it around like your bra, thighs, on your feet if you get blisters, and this thing will really save you when you start running. If you're somebody that wants to carry your phone while you're running, a good running belt is actually a really great option so the stuff isn't like flying around while you're running. I actually use a flip belt, and these are super easy to use. You can just throw your phone in this pocket here, and your keys and anything can attach here as well. And it just keeps everything secure while you're moving around and fits right around your waist, kind of like a legging waistband. The 4th thing you're gonna 100% need is carbs. I know a lot of people, especially beginner runners, can fall for, the training fasted trap. And honestly, carbs are just fuel. Carbs are energy. Personally, I always feel better when I make sure I'm fueled before my runs. So even if it's just like a couple of chews or a honey stinger waffle, specifically the honey flavor is the best in my opinion. That can just make the world of a difference between like what feels like a slog or a pretty peppy run. The next thing that you're gonna absolutely need to invest in is good apparel, specifically sweat wicking apparel, because cotton can cause a lot of chafing. We do carry Lululemon in the store, and I'm a huge fan of especially their fast and free shorts, but also just any sort of like rain gear, especially if you're running in different types of weather, can be helpful. A good bra, like if we're gonna keep it real. Some bras even have like an insert where you can put your phone in the back pocket. We also have chicken legs in the store. I want these shorts so bad. Dangerous. Anyways, they're awesome, super cute, super trendy among the high schoolers. On the note of sweat wicking apparel, you're gonna definitely need a pair of quality socks. I used to get blisters all the time, and I figured out that it was just because I was wearing the wrong socks. It had nothing to do with my shoes. My favorite brand is Features. I like their Elite Ultralight cushioning, so these are like the absolute best. Also, like ankle socks can be a really good option, especially longer ones. If you're dealing with some shin pain, just a little bit of extra compression can be really helpful. Now, while this isn't 100% essential, having a GPS watch can be super helpful and super motivating to see your paces improve, but also for uploading to Strava so you can share your routes with everyone and get more kudos. Anyways, I actually have the Garmin Forerunner 245, which is discontinued, but it has lasted me a very long time. So these are really good investments that are going to last you a very long time. We currently have also Coros in the store, which is really great, a little bit less expensive option. But Garmin also just has really great solid models. If you're really looking to like level up your running or you have a little bit extra to spend, I would highly recommend getting a GPS watch. All right, and there you have it. That's 7 things that beginner runners should definitely look into as you get started running. If you're interested in getting any of these products, I would highly recommend coming over to our store, Commonwealth. You can get fit, you can pick up a Garmin, you can get socks, apparel, anything that you need to get started with running. Also, if you're interested in seeing what an actual shoe fitting looks like in our store, I brought my sister in today and fit her for shoes, and it was a very funny, interesting process. But I have that video uploaded onto my channel, Mag's Gas on YouTube. Please look into that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy running!